Good night. My name is Lenarth Ferrary. I'm here with my colleague.
Ramon Escobar.
This is audio journal number 2, and well, we saw a lot of different topics to talk about, and we read a notice about the kale. So we'll have to answer some questions like how affect that the people, and how could affect us, and what are possible solutions. So we're going to start talking about what is the notice about.
Well, thank you, Ferrari, for your introduction. Well, the team is about how the people see the cool K. Well, I think that there are different opinions of about the team. Well, some people like or other people doesn't like. Well, the team consists, and if you want to put cool kale in food, well, some people say that they think like a piece of paper in the food. Other people like them a lot. Well, in the team they say that in the past they used to make soaps and other uh, food that they prepare in the past, but now in the modern food they use like in bread, pizzas. So there are many things that are criticized because they use in inappropriate.
Well, yes, I think that when we talk about cookie, we can use it in different occasions, but I think like condiment only, because there are some kind of negative opinions about the cookie in ice creams or in pizza. I mean, yes, you can use a vegetable in some cases, but I don't think that you want to eat an ice cream with cool kale. So well, the notice talk about different opinions about the cool kale and how can we use this in different foods.
Uh, well, you are right, Ferrari. I dismiss that is like inappropriate the vegetable in a in an ice cream. Well, the color is not like we will see very good in the color of the ice cream because the kale is green, so it's like inappropriate.
Yep. Well, we're going to advance to the next question. It's about what how can this affect people. Well, when we talk about people, we talk about well, a lot of kind of gamma girls, young people, old people. So, well, what the opinions that I read about is that there's a lot of people that doesn't like this kind of vegetable. The kale for a lot of people is good for condiments and in maybe in salads, but not in other kind of foods like the pizza. And some people say that it's kind of piece of paper in the middle of the pizza, and it gives a bad taste to the food. So that affects too much, but just some kind of people. I mean, there is not to all the people that doesn't like this, because I mean there exists some people that they really like vegetables and they think that is a green idea in order to produce a vegetable in every kind of food. I mean, when I say you say kale in ice cream, is something weird, and if you heard that, I mean, for me it doesn't sound tasty, but are like green ideas and organic productions and that those kinds of things that some people are uh, positive affected.
Well, if you see in the Ferrari in the they make the question to a person to a, a, everybody to everyone, and the person say that well that always they is like in that they invent put the kale in the modern food. Well, the observation that I see in this question and the answer that they give is what that if you is will it would be good made look the kale in a soap like in a soap of chicken or or pork, and well, you will see the different the well if we would like the example that put in the soap and the what they how would they see in a pizza, and you will see the difference there is completely, because in the pizza will look like that it's the like the pizza is little dirty, and in the soap with the kale probably is a another ingredient that make the taste of the food taste different. Okay, change the taste of the soap, give a little point of a good taste.
Well, and the next question is about our opinion. I mean, we haven't seen a big problem. This not is, I mean, if you don't want to eat kale, you don't have to eat it. The problem is that exists a day that celebrates the kale that are 50 shades of kale. So they only sell food with kale, and well, I think that's the problem. There's some people doesn't like it and they don't want to celebrate those kinds of food, or they want to eat those kinds of food. But in my personal opinion, I don't think that it's a really big problem. I mean, there exist many solutions, and in my personal opinion, I don't really like to see some green things in my ice cream or in a soap. Maybe if you use it like a little condiment, like maybe some little bit pieces could pass, but in big quantities like chips or something like that, I mean, it doesn't sound tasty and it doesn't look good, because I searched about a little about the topic, and the images was looks very good. So in my personal opinion, I don't really like the idea.
Well, of course, there are many ways that you can evitate to eat kale. Well, did you mention that the day of the kale, that is the 3 October 3,
Yep.
right? Well, that is not a big problem. Well, you know that the 3 of October is coming, so you can buy a different food a after a day before, or you can prepare your food in your own home. Like the well, it's not a problem that you can evitate or something like that.
So well, as you can see, we all have to explain almost two problems. The first one is some people doesn't like to cook, so they buy food, and in this day all the people have cool kale in their foods. So that's the problem. The people doesn't like to buy food with kale. So well, I think there is exist many solutions. One of them is we got to just to search how are the other forms to prepare this kale, because I mean there doesn't exist just one form. There can be other forms to prepare in order to look tasty or better. We can fry it, or I don't know. There exist
Well,
other things.
okay, I agree with that. Also, well, if you don't like the kale, try to, well, that if you are in your own home and with your little kid or something like that, well, you must use the kale, well, the way that you think better. Well, if you think that the kale looks better in the bread, you will give to your children's the kale in the bread. If you don't like that idea, you can use, well, you give soaps to your kids in the good, no, give kale in the soup. Well, it's the tradition, what they give you when you were a kid, so your children will like the way that they prove it in their home, so they will in the school they say, well, I like the soap in the well, I like the kale in the soap because give a different, it's like a condiment that make the soap have a better taste, or something like that. There will be different opinion in school. Well, some like in the bread or something like that.
So well, other solution can be to find opinions. I mean, there exist a lot of people that have good ideas, and you can find other ideas that old people or young people can show you how to prepare this kale in order to make it more tasty. So, well, this is our
Well,
exposition.
I want to say something. Well, I think that in the future they will change. Well, in the past they used to make soaps. In the present they use like in the bread or pizzas or something like that. But every years the thing change, so probably in the future they will use to another thing. You don't know with all the thing that people invent or make. Well, I don't have a like a straight example, but probably yes, they was used to another thing. So other things about the world, well, that you can change. If you don't like, you take it. If you don't like, you leave it. So it's your own opinion.
It's your own decision, and that's all. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.